Maybe we will buy. I guess it will be not enough.
Guys, look how fucking pretty it is here. I'm in the old town, I think. I don't fucking know. Oh. One thing I've noticed about being here is people are really fucking spatially unaware, and then if you say sorry because you were in their way, they just give you a look, they don't apologise back. So I'm actually done with saying sorry if I ever get in someone's way, because not once has anyone moved out the way from me here, and not once has anyone apologised for getting in my way. So I'm still in the old town. I'm just sort of like walking around. A waiter just smashed a bunch of glasses and I felt really sorry for him because everyone looked at him and laughed. And I just feel like if that was me, I would probably cry. Yes,
Not my problem. There was a point at which I said, oh, I paid that wrong. I should have paid it.
Hi guys. Oh, this lighting. It's not great. First of all, we'll need to excuse the blue tongue. I just got a slush. Really nice slush. But yeah, I was just in the old town today. Today is Tuesday. I can't do this loud engine thing like anymore. It's really starting to affect me. Like I like to have the door open in the room, but the loud engine sounds are just, they're just a bit too intense. But anyways, I was at the old town, went in and got some food. But yes, that is the update. The last video, which will probably already be up, took me, it's been like a good 15 hours of it uploading. Like it's still uploading and I started uploading it last night. So yeah, not great, but yeah, hopefully that'll be up soon. Guys, I just got the most recent video uploaded and it's been copyrighted. I literally knew that that was gonna happen. I could feel it in my bones because they had so many songs playing on the boat. So I'm having to like really chop down a lot of the clips and like pretty much take them out entirely, which is really fucking annoying. I'll try and post more on TikTok, but yeah, really annoying that I've had to like cut out a lot of the parts of the boat trip because of the music. It was like Dua Lipa and stuff, but anyways. Hi guys, so it's currently Wednesday, and today is the day that my holiday money has just about ran out. Pretty much gone. I knew this was going to happen at some point, but I anticipated that it might happen on Thursday. But no, it's happened today, and I ran out of Joe Pods, so I just had to go and buy a Lost Mary, and it was fucking €10. So, don't even want to talk about it, but I've decided to go and sit by the pool today. I was going to go to the beach yesterday, Rhondda Beach, but I cancelled my reservation and I've rebooked it for tomorrow instead. I'm gonna go tomorrow. Just kind of want a day by the pool. I just had scrambled egg and toast for my breakfast, and it was really fulfilling. I feel quite satisfied now. That will probably hold me over till, well, it's gonna fucking need to because I don't have any money to get any fucking dinner, so. Guys, it's only like 10 AM and it's so hot. And there's this cat that's just dipping its head in the pool. Anyways. Okay guys, some last minute change of plan. It's, like I said, it's Wednesday, but I decided to come to the beach. I'm at Rhonda Beach Bar. There's this guy that I've been hanging out with since I pretty much got here. He's so lovely, but he's going home today. Well, he's traveling to Turkey today, and I just thought, well, since it's his last day here, I'll go to the beach today because he was going to come here anyway, but he's swimming right now. But this is just, honestly, let me just show you. I have orange juice. It's so sunny. Also, look at this little, that looks so terrifying. But, so that's the current vibe today, and this is honestly just so relaxing. I had scrambled egg this morning. I don't even remember if I said that, but yeah. I'm just gonna chill here for the rest of the day. Guys, this is just too perfect. Look how blue the water is. Don't even know if you can hear me or see me. But yes, the vibe is vibing. The vibes are vibing. There's a plane! I can't see it on the camera. Guys, I just went in the sea. It was the first time I've been in the sea. I didn't go in the sea on my boat trip. I'll probably talk about that a little bit more in a different video. Loved the boat trip, but it was like the night before that was like just long story. But I've just been having the most amazing time. Like, I literally feel so at ease right now. I cannot recommend this enough, honestly. And even if you just come for a few days, like even if you come to Rhodes for a few days, I'm gonna make a whole video because I had people on TikTok asking me about like tips for like the first time solo traveling, but I thought it might be best to like wait until I've done the trip, like wait until it's over before I can fully like gather my thoughts. But one thing I was thinking a few days ago that maybe it would have been better to do a few days instead of a week, just because I think going away for a week the first time you solo travel is depending on the kind of person you are, it's... Oh, screaming children! It's quite a lot. So ultimately it would be a lot cheaper. I'll do a whole video, like I said, I'll get into like what I paid for this trip and stuff like that. But you could easily just get a hostel. There's hostels around, and that's actually where I met the Australian guy, who's so lovely. He just left like half an hour ago because he's getting on a boat to Turkey. But yeah, I was just sort of hanging out with him during the day the last few days, and he's just so lovely, so kind, just really, really easy to talk to, and yeah, it's been really, really nice. But he was staying in the hostel, and I met a lot of people at the hostel as well. But a hostel is so much cheaper, and I don't even know why I didn't think of that. Like, hostels, a lot of the time, you can get a room on your own, but a lot of the time you'll share a room with people. You'll basically be roommates for a few days. Such a good outlet to meet new people and get to know people, especially if you're traveling alone. You can just meet strangers. Like, I've already exchanged Instagrams with people. Like, it's just such a good idea to go to a hostel, so you can get a hostel for super cheap. He told me his was 22 euros per night. So even if you came for like 3 nights, that's like what, 66 euros for 3 nights. And if you book just like a Ryanair flight, and if you're coming for 3 days, obviously you can just book Ryanair flights, and they're obviously significantly cheaper anyways than a lot of the other airlines. You also, if you're coming for 3 days, you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for extreme amounts of luggage. If you're only going away for 3 days, you can just take out like a rucksack with a few changes of clothes and just your essentials, and just book your accommodation separately. So I will do a little bit of research on it, like, for anyone wondering, because now that I've been here and I've spoken to people, I feel like I've just really overpaid for my trip here. The accommodation, like for the hotel, wasn't actually expensive, it was more so the flights. So I'm going to do a little bit of research, and I will make a whole video on tips for first time solo traveling. Would 100% recommend it, even if it's just for a few days, like Friday to Monday, or even 4 nights. Just, it'll be a lot cheaper, and it'll mean that you'll get to do the things you want to do, and it's a good like first step, like dipping your toe in, you know? Don't even fucking know if you can hear me, but I'm just having a really great time. Although some of these fucking prices on this menu are absolutely an abomination. Like, why is a croissant 7 euros? 7 euros for a croissant. Or if you want a chocolate croissant, it's 9. A sandwich is 19 euros. It's a no. I might get a mocktail, but the thing is, they're still 14 euros for a fucking mocktail. So, yeah, also, look at this thing. It has a smiley face on it. That looks so terrifying. I don't think I could do something like that. Also, I haven't jumped off this little thing yet. I don't think I can, just because... And oh fuck. I'm here by myself. I went in for a little dip in the pool. In the pool? Fuck. The ocean, the sea. But I was sort of just like looking at my sun lounger the whole time, just to make sure my stuff was still where I left it. But going that far out and going up on that thing just takes like 5 whole minutes to get there and back, and I feel like if someone was to try and do something slick and take something out my bag, I literally have my MacBook with me, then I wouldn't even have enough time to stop it because I'd be too far out. So if I'm the kind of person that would just jump off that and then I'd fucking break my neck and be paralyzed. So Yeah. The lady came to give me the menu for drinks like 40 minutes ago and she hasn't came back to ask what I want yet. I'm just gonna get a strawberry juice, €6. But yes, that's what my day's looking like today. Just chilling on the beach. My Joe Pods also ran out, so I have to use a Lost Mary. Okay, so I've come out for dinner. I was gonna get another burger. I thought I was being really boring by doing that, but then when she told me that there was no burgers left, I took it as a sign, but I'm not being any less boring. I literally just got a margarita pizza with garlic bread to start, and a Fanta lemon. Love that for me. Look at the fucking oil. Guys, I cut my leg whilst I was shaving. It's a pool kind of a day today. This is really relaxing. I just really kind of like how quiet it is here. And I honestly just can't get over how sunny it is. Like at the end of October, it's so hot. This is immaculate vibes. Guys, I have come to the hotel that I was staying at earlier in the year. Let me just show you. I think our room was like 5th floor. But I'll do like a proper... I'm really like anxious about my camera battery running out. Because this has been the same battery now for 3 days. But I basically came here to see Roberta. You could see her working behind me. I said in one of my other videos I wanted to come back and see Roberta and Sophia, and I was going to come back tomorrow, but then Roberta messaged me saying that she is off tomorrow because she has a doctor's appointment. But Sophia's not here today. As soon as I came in here, she just ran up to me and hugged me. There she is. I'm here with Roberta. So sad Sophia's not here today.
Yeah.
Look how pretty Roberta is, everyone. Me and my friend. Okay, we've had to switch to my phone because my camera has completely died, and that's what I thought was gonna happen, but you literally has just given me free drinks and free food. Wow. This is really good. Okay, so I finished the drink and then I had like little spring rolls, and then Roberta put another drink down in front of me, and I feel terrible because I don't have any cash on me, and these are like $7.50 each. But she's like, no, don't worry about it. Hi guys. Excuse the mess behind me in my hotel room. I thought I would do one last get ready with me in Greece, but after watching the last get ready with me back, I don't love the lighting. So you know what? I'll just film it inside the room. Today's Friday. I go home tomorrow night, so I've been pretty much like packing today. I slept till 2 o'clock today. I don't know if it's been the heat or what, but I am tired. Just use the Weleda Skin Food Moisturiser. It's getting to that stage now on the trip where my skin is so dry and I need to use that. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild foundation again. I thought I would do a little tips and advice for if you're going to be solo traveling for the first time, because that was sort of the whole point of me even filming this, was to encourage people to do it if they've been contemplating it. Guys, I cannot be bothered to wet my sponge, so I'm literally applying my foundation with my hands, but to be honest, this foundation is just way too good anyway for it to look bad. The first thing I wanted to touch on, which is something that I was experiencing on the first day here. Now, if you watched the previous video, like the one where I was arriving and I like filmed in the airport and stuff, I did say in that video that I was feeling surprisingly okay in terms of my anxiety, and I guess this first couple of like tips would be for people who do struggle with anxiety, but I do feel like there will be a bit of anxiety for most people who are going to be traveling alone if it's their first time doing it. So just people in general. And I still feel this way, if I could go back in time, I would have booked this as like a four night stay. It was quite an impromptu, like spontaneous booking. I pretty much just was like, fuck it, I want to go, and I just booked a week. But I would say if it's your first time, I would recommend 3 or 4 nights, because it's like, it's not too intimidating. I found myself enjoying my trip so much more on the second half rather than the first half, because the first half felt like I was so far away from getting home, if that makes sense. Now I guess that might be where my anxiety comes into it, because being at home is my safe place, and if I'm ever feeling anxious or anything like that, I just want to be in my safe place. But obviously I can't just go to bed in my bedroom because I'm like thousands of miles from home. Quite a scary thought on the first couple nights especially, and on the Sunday night I had not the best night, and I've kind of just accepted it now that what happened happened. If you haven't seen my mental health video that I posted, pretty much said to everyone watching that I was just like done with alcohol. I think I'm gonna make like a whole video about alcohol again at some point when I feel like I'm ready to, because right now I don't. I was 4 weeks sober after posting that video, and I think I was kind of just happy that I was in Greece and that I felt really proud of myself for being there. And it was my first proper night, because obviously I arrived on the Saturday night, but it was like after midnight, so this was my first proper night. So I had a couple of drinks. I thought, I'm doing a lot better than I was 4 weeks ago mentally. I'm in Greece, like just have a pina colada. Again, I've spoke about this a lot in that video, specifically about why I don't like alcohol, and the alcohol problem that I have is just not being able to know when to stop. Like, I can't control myself, and I always just take it too far, and I create problems in my life. So full honesty, because I've been thinking about this the whole trip. I'm like, I haven't even mentioned in the videos that I've been filming about the fact that I had alcohol on Sunday night, because I felt so like guilty about it. But then I also felt like I was lying to the people who watched that video, and there are over 600 views on that video. 600 people heard me say that, and I just feel like without being fully honest about it now going forward, then it would be disingenuous. So that happened on Sunday night. That was it. I decided that enough was enough, and it kind of put like a whole downer on my next day. And it was just a lot of stuff happened on the Sunday night that I don't even want to talk about, and to be honest, even if I wanted to talk about it, I wouldn't be able to really even do it anyway, because I don't remember it. If you are somebody who drinks, maybe on your first time solo traveling, maybe don't, but then again I can only speak for myself about someone who gets a bit carried away, and I would just recommend not overdoing it with alcohol. I feel like that goes without being said, but for a lot of people that's easier said than done, but definitely enjoyed the second half of my trip more than the first half. Like, just was so much better, I think, because of what happened on the Sunday, and then just the fact that it feels a little bit closer to like me going home. Not that I want to go home, because I love it here, I do love it here, but it was a lot more intimidating on the first half of the trip, if that makes sense, knowing that I still had like a week until I was able to go home. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I've just felt a lot better. It's almost like I can relax more, I can enjoy myself more without worrying about my anxiety, which is why I would recommend, for first time doing it, like a shorter trip than a week, because a week can be quite scary, even for anyone, even if you don't suffer with anxiety disorder. It can be a lot for everyone, but just do whatever feels right for you. Sort of playing into that a little bit, one of the other things that I would suggest is booking a hostel. My god, why did I not think of that? Obviously I'm staying in a hotel, and it's just, the hotel is lovely, I love it here, but it's a lot of couples and like families and stuff like that. Whereas I went round the corner, there's like a little hostel that's just round the corner from where I'm staying, and everyone who's staying there is solo traveling. Everyone is on their own, and it was such like a community vibe when I went there, and I ended up meeting a guy there who I was hanging out with on like Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, and he was so lovely, and yeah, they were all staying at this hostel, and when you're in a hostel, you can get rooms on your own. I did mention this. Most of the time in a hostel you'll be like sharing a room with like roommates, but I just think that makes things a little bit more exciting. Like, unless you want to go solo traveling literally just to be alone, do that. Book a hotel or something. It can feel a little bit like you kind of want someone to chat to sometimes, which is why like doing the videos has been good for me. I feel like that's helped with that part of it for me. I went to the little hostel not even knowing that it was a hostel, because they had like a bar attached to it, and I just sat and had a drink there, and then before I knew it I was being invited inside for like a quiz night. And obviously everyone's sort of like, they don't know each other, but they've been staying with each other, so they all kind of know each other. They're all kind of chatting away, and it feels like such like a nice community vibe. And obviously like you can hang out with the people that are there, or you can go and do anything you want to do during the day because you're there on your own. But it's just nice to go back to a place where you can chat to people and stuff like that. So that's why I really enjoyed being at the hostel. Like when I went there a couple of the nights, it was really nice to get to talk to people. Following up from that, hostels are so much cheaper than hotels. And like I said before, you can book a hostel for 3 nights. The guy that I met that was really lovely, he was from Australia, he told me that each night at the hostel was 22 euros. So cheap. And he literally just went to Turkey. He got a boat to Turkey on Wednesday, and he's just gonna book a hostel when he's over there. Like, he just hopped on a boat to Turkey and he'll like just pay for a hostel when he's over there. I just think that's such a good idea, and I've discovered that people who are solo traveling do tend to book hostels a lot of the time. But if you're doing that and if you're coming for like 3 or 4 nights somewhere, you can literally just book a Ryanair flight, because Ryanair is significantly cheaper than a lot of the other airlines. But even Ryanair can be expensive if you're adding like 20 kilograms of luggage to your, like, it literally almost doubles the price of your flight. But again, like I said, if you're coming for 3 or 4 nights, you don't need to add 20 kilograms of luggage, probably. So you can literally just take like a backpack with your stuff, or just like a carry-on suitcase, and it will just make your trip significantly cheaper. I was over £1,000 for this trip, and that's not including spending money. If I came for 3-4 nights, the hostel would have been like 100 euros, and the flights maybe, I probably would have ended up spending like 400 or 300 versus like over £1,000. So a lot cheaper to book flights and accommodation separately unless you can find like a really good deal. And for accommodation, if you're not too worried about your accommodation, you're more just there to sightsee and see places, book a hostel. It's literally just a place to sleep, and you get to meet people from all over the world, and it's just really interesting to talk to these people. I just really enjoyed getting to know people from everywhere. Okay, I just put my little light on because it's starting to get a little bit darker here. Love that. And my sort of like last major tip would be, don't be like really overwhelmed. I know it's easier said than done, but like I said, when I first got here I did feel a little bit like overwhelmed. I had not the greatest experience at the airport when I arrived, like I said already. As the days went on, I felt a lot better. Like I felt a lot better, so that was good. Forgot to set my eyelids. Wow. Yesterday I literally just hung out at the hotel that I was at in April. Such a nice hotel. It's the Bel Air Hotel, like I mentioned. If you're looking for a nice hotel to go to, if you don't fancy a hostel, the Bel Air Hotel is so nice. It's right in front of the sea. I'll try and put some pictures up of the ones I took. It's not too near like the town where I'm staying right now, but it's only like a 5-6 minute taxi journey, or there's apparently a bus, which is what Roberta told me yesterday. I didn't even know there was a bus. I was so sad when she told me that because I would have just got a bus. But yeah, I'm going out tonight. I want to get some dinner. I've seen a nice little like burger place, so I think I'm gonna get another burger. Or I might try something else. I haven't been too adventurous with my food choices, which is a bit annoying, but I might try something else because I'm pretty boring when it comes to the food. I just love a burger. Love a burger. Grab a mocktail when I'm out. So I am now ready. I'm just really excited to eat, not gonna lie. My camera? I forgot how to do that. I think I just do... Ew. Like that? Oh, love that! Okay. Well, I'm now ready. This lighting is so much better. Why didn't I think of putting my light on my camera before? That's so annoying. But look at this fucking contraption. Fucking tripod. And there's a light on the top. Not really the vibe. But, I'm at the point now where my fake tan is like so beyond faded that, I mean, I'm here till tomorrow night, but I don't even know if I can go by the pool tomorrow because my fake tan really doesn't look great anymore. It really doesn't. It's held up quite well, but it's like the legs and like the stomach area, it's not really giving what it needs to give, I'm afraid. So, oh well. Some Superdrug Layering Lab Sorbet. This is the scent that I've been opting for every night. I need to go and buy another vape, which is very annoying. I kind of want to wait till it's dark before I go out. I kind of like the dark, like the nighttime vibes, you know? There's like a cute little area like that I went past the other night that I just was like, oh, I'm definitely going to go down here on my last night because it just looked so cute. So I'm gonna go there, and yes, I will take you with me. My camera batteries are such a pain in the arse, so I don't know how much of it I'm gonna be able to film, but oh well. Okay, so I just went for dinner. I didn't film really anything in there because pretty much right off the bat I was made to feel extremely uncomfortable by the waiter. First of all, he was in his 50s. But that's not to say that if he was any other age that it still wouldn't have been inappropriate. He just kept touching me, but like, not like just like a, you know when people like kind of touch you when you're like going in a direction? No, it was like, he was like rubbing my arm and my back, like when he was like trying to get me to eat there. And then every time he came over to my table, he would be rubbing my shoulders and like rubbing my back. And then I just wanted to leave after I ate my food, which was really good. I was like, can I get the bill? And he was like, oh, rubbing my shoulders while he was saying this. Oh, can I get you to stay for some drinks on the house? I was like, no, I'm meeting a friend, sorry. Am I looking too much into it, or because I just would not be doing that. I was really, really uncomfortable. But anyways, I just went and bought a bottle of Pepsi from the supermarket. Now I'm just having a little look around here. There's someone staring at me right now. So basically, I'm not really going to be eating tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna be pretty much just sitting by the pool all day. A, because I have no holiday money left. So I've decided to come somewhere else as well for more food, even though I feel quite full. I'm just getting 2 appetizers. I'm getting more grilled halloumi and some french fries. And I ordered a virgin pina colada, and the guy was like, virgin? Why? I feel a bit judged, but oh well, that's what we need to do. This is the place that I've come to. Guys, fucking yum. It's grilled halloumi with balsamic, french fries, and my virgin pina colada, which tastes so good. This is really just a vibe. Okay, so I've come somewhere else. Still really concerned that my battery is gonna run out at any point, but anyways, I'm in a place called Piccadilly's, which looks really fancy. And that's where I just had food. Over there. What's it called? Meat Street Barbecue? 10 out of 10 recommend that. This is the vibiest night so far. I just feel so happy right now, and I really don't want to leave tomorrow night. Like, it's making me really sad. You have to come here. You have to come to Rhodes. This is great. Like the music. I hope this doesn't get copyrighted. I'm so tired of copyright now. Didn't realize it was going to be this much of a problem, but the amount of shit that I had to cut out of my last video is insane. But hope this doesn't get copyrighted. I had to buy another Lost Matey. This one is menthol. Didn't even mean to buy this one. I was just in a bit of a rush. It's currently 9:10. Do I take my sunglasses off? Or is this kind of like a suspicious look? What a fun little vibey evening that was. That was so much fun. I had the best night. I love how nice everybody is. Like, even like the staff in like the restaurants. Apart from that one guy that was touching me. But like, they're really chatty and they're like interested in where you're from, and like they ask about what it's like there. Love that. But I'm well and truly tired now, like really, really tired. I need to unlock this fucking room door. I could cry because I really don't want to leave tomorrow, but I just had such a nice chill evening. Like, that was just so peaceful and nice, just to sit and have a little drink and some nuts. It was really, really nice, and the food was good. I went to 3 different places. I really wanted to go to that place called Miss Burger. Looks like quite like a nice like retro burger place, but I just didn't. It was also a lot cheaper than, like it was only like €6 for a burger in that place, but then the places I went to, it was like 12. Oh well, what can you do? Not a whole lot.